the stuff is still coming along here. Added one cutout so far. I changed Invisible Woman's position. I still didn't get Human Torch in there yet, but I think it's good. Looks like she's really giving him like a telekinetic push or whatever. Added the Xavier gate, half of it there. Looks like he's gonna push back through the gate. Wolverine's jacket flying on the top there, but it really looks like a push forward. Some more possibilities. Tony Stark in his SHIELD uniform. I think he only appeared in the comic books maybe once or twice in a SHIELD uniform while he was director of SHIELD. Just messing around here. Reminiscent of the Secret Invasion. Captain Britain was knocking these guys' blocks off. Sneak peek of a sneak attack. Messing around with a few of my armors. It's what gives all that mass, the thing without which we could not exist. You're talking about the moment of creation. Yes, the antimatter is suspended there. Let's get this before I change it. More sneak attacks. My girl Danny. Just messing around with a few more ideas here, putting out some more ideas out there, more ideas to integrate the Marvel Universe figures and the Marvel Legends figures together. I'm just trying to put as many ideas out there as possible because the next articulated comic book art contest is coming up. So this is why I'm going to be showing a lot of meantime in between time, me working on stuff, putting new ideas out there, and letting people work on them and try their hand at it and do their own thing or whatever. So here's another idea to integrate the two lines. I got Beta Ray Bill right here, smacking the mess out of one of these dudes from the Wrecking Crew. I forget his name, but it's a good way to show distance. If my camera was better, it would have been better though, but you know, you use a small figure to show that he's far away to make it seem like it's actually a really large, a regular size figure. But I think that came out pretty good for a test run. There you have it. Why are you sitting on that? Say hi. Hi. Say bye. Say, alright, say cheese. You all up in the camera. Alright, say peace. Peace. So this was another thing that I showed in that first meantime in between time video. The people that did get to see the video and the people that commented on the video did say that they wanted to see more of that, and I think I got a pretty decent response even from the few people that saw it. So I will be doing a lot more meantime in between time videos leading up to actual finished displays or what have you. So this was one thing that I showed that not a lot of people got to see. Avengers family portrait here. Don't ask me where that came from, but that was that. What else is going on? Oh, big shout out to my man Cannons, man. Big thank you to Cannons, man. I snagged the second place in his contest, man. He had a real nice contest, his Villains Day contest. He shipped out his stuff mad fast too, so big shout out to Cannons. I got some more MU figures. I got the sorry, this is upside down. It's like a huge pile of figures right here that's unopened, but I got the Silver Centurion Iron Man. I got the Titanium Man. I got Scarlet Spider, which I think is a real dope MU figure, and I got the Kitty Pryde. So look for some more art with that stuff. What else did I get? Oh, and he also sent me the Lex Luthor right here. So big shout out to my man Cannons, man. He had a real nice contest So yeah, man, I will be definitely doing more meantime and between time videos. I'm actually literally working on some stuff right now. I had showed this too during that first video. I mean, if you guys want to see that video, I will make it public again, maybe in another couple of days. Let me know in the comments here, but I just want to put something out to let everybody know that I'm still working. I haven't put out any real like display videos in a while. It's been a lot of stuff going on, Comic-Con and all of that good stuff, so I will be doing a lot more of this, man. Peace. Yeah, getting back to the essence of articulated comic book art, taking scenes directly from the pages of comic books and replicating them. You know, that's the essence of this art form that we do. A lot of times we just draw inspiration from the comics and we put together our own little scenes and add the cutouts and stuff like that. But the essence is really to try to replicate scenes directly from comic books or movies or what have you. So not to say that's the only way to do it or the right way to do it, but you know, that's basically the vision that I had when I first thought about articulated art. So this is more meantime and between time, just shit that I wouldn't normally shoot, and you getting to kind of get into the mind of Boog. But so some of the stuff is going to be all over the place. As things come to me, I'm gonna think of them and just spit them out. But shout out to my man Bucky Cap. I've been talking to him a lot through message, talking about digital comics on Marvel.com. This is my third time signing up for digital comics on Marvel.com. The first time I signed up, they didn't really have a large selection of comic books, and I ended up canceling it after a while. I signed up again during San Diego Comic-Con to get the exclusive Nick Fury figure. But I actually didn't really do any reading during the month that I had it, and I canceled it. And I signed up again recently at New York Comic Con to get the exclusive Archangel figure. And but I've been reading recently. I've been backtracking and reading some things that I read before, and reading some things that I've never read. And you know, the selection that they have is crazy. And I've also been putting Bucky Cap on to a few stories that I know that was dope. And one of the things that I read recently or reread was the whole Vulcan saga that basically started in X-Men Deadly Genesis and went to Uncanny, and then went to Kingbreaker, and I forget the order. I think it was like 2 other arcs, but it concluded in War of Kings. And if you don't know about War of Kings, then I won't spoil that whole thing for you, but that was a nice climactic ending to War of Kings and the whole interstellar stories. I really like the interstellar stories. So during that run, the Uncanny run was real dope, man. The writing was just crazy, and the art was just phenomenal. And you know, so I put together this quick little scene. I'm actually just kind of working on this. This is just a skeleton. I'm just messing around, but this thing in particular kind of stuck out in my head. Professor X had put together a team consisting of himself. This is when he was actually walking. Consisting of himself, Havoc. He was in his Martin uniform. Rachel Summers, Warpath, Darwin, Nightcrawler. And they went out into Shi'ar space to go after Vulcan, who kind of ran off in a hissy fit after X-Men Deadly Genesis, and he was going after the Shi'ar and going after the people that killed his mom and ripped him from her womb as a kid. It was actually Deacon or Dakin. I think you pronounce it Deacon. But this scene in particular kind of stuck out in my head, and they were aboard their spaceship tracking him through Shi'ar space. And they ended up having to fight some war scrolls that was aboard their vessel or what have you, that was hiding aboard their vessel. And one of them tried to just slice off Rachel Summers' head, but Warpath kind of got her out of the way or whatever. So that scene kind of just stuck in my head. But you know, I was just messing around with this. This is my third Professor X, but I actually ended up trading one. Shout out to my man Wirejack. He actually hooked me up with that. He actually just gave me a hookup. I actually didn't have to give him anything for it or whatever. So that was a real good look. Pay no attention to that DC stand right there. But yeah, this is just a skeleton, just kind of messing around with some things or whatever. Another idea for recently I shot a video, a 2-part video of Meantime and Between Time. Not that many people got to see it. I think it had about 220 hits on the first part and about 180 something on the second part. So I don't think all of my subscribers got to see the video. The thing is, I shot the video and I put it up, but I shot the video, but I didn't put it up for like 3 days. I had it on private, so a lot of people didn't see it appear in their inbox as a new video, so a lot of people didn't get to catch it. So one of the things that I showed in that video was this. This is another new idea that I was trying to put out there. I don't have a real name for it yet. I called it still stop motion. I don't know if that's the real name I want to run with, but basically taking one character or one figure that you have duplicates of or triples of or what have you, and using that figure to kind of represent motion. So these scenes that I showed in that video, I haven't been able to work on. This is actually the first time I've been able to work on displays since I put out that video. So that's one thing that I was showing right there. Hopefully I'll get to finish this up, but the idea is out there. I'm just trying to put as many ideas out there as possible. And the other one was this Captain America, showing motion with one object this time instead of an actual figure, but he's throwing the shield and it's ricocheting and he's catching it back here. So I wasn't really happy with what I had of this to begin with, so I didn't end up entering it into the Marvel Fan FBI 10s contest or whatever. I'm still kind of working on this idea, but I'm putting the ideas out there for you guys, so y'all could try different things and figure them out. So one object representing motion, or one character representing motion, and then what I showed you a little while ago with the small MU figures, using them to kind of represent a figure that's far away or what have you. Now you could do that with a figure getting hit, or you could do it with a figure flying. Like maybe have the larger figure low and the smaller figure up high, and that'll show that he's flying away. I mean, the idea is there, so I'm just putting those ideas out there, man. Meantime, in between time. Oh yeah, one more thing, couple of more things. Check out my man Red Hulk 80, man. He's about to make his comeback and shit. So big shout out to my man Red Hulk 80. Finally moved into his new place. Got his chill room almost complete. So definitely get ready for some ill articulated art from my man Red Hulk 80. I gotta send out some stuff to Red Hulk. I got you, and I'm gonna package your stuff with Wendy Hulk stuff. So I'm gonna do that. Hopefully tomorrow I'll get that out. I got a nice package for Josh from Little Demon Film, so I got you on that. I'm just letting people know that I didn't forget. I had mad stuff to mail out recently through eBay and through different stuff, and I didn't forget about all my YouTube people or whatever. So definitely got something real nice for Little Demon Films, and I got something for Red Hulk and Wendy Hulk. Solid. I mailed out your stuff today, and yeah, man. So like I said, man, this is all in meantime, in between time. These videos not gonna be that polished or anything like that. Another thing, I haven't been to the comic book store in 2 weeks now. I gotta go and catch up tomorrow. But Uncanny X-Force #1 was real dope. If you didn't check that out, check that out. I really enjoyed the art. I thought the story was good. I thought Deadpool was written really nicely. I thought all of the characterizations were on point. If you haven't checked that out, check that out. In my video from Comic-Con, I got one of the artists from this book on camera. I made the mistake in saying that he was the artist for the book, but he was actually just the cover artist, if I'm not mistaken. So just clearing that up too. But yeah, definitely look for more of these meantime and between time videos from Boog, and then they will end with the actual finished product of those displays. Another thing, check out my man JD Meg. He's got his 250 subscriber contest out right now. That's running through November the 15th, if I'm not mistaken. And big shout out to my man Webhead, who's gonna be out here next month in New York, and we're gonna kick it, man. Alright, y'all, peace.